All right, welcome to that Synth Show, man. This is your host, Synth Samurai. We're back, and something big just popped out, the Ableton Move. A new music sketchbook, a sampler, built-in speakers, tons of storage space, and I think this is kind of exciting, man. For Ableton, it's a new venture into a new area that seems to be pretty popular these days, groovebox sampler type thing. So let's have a look at it, man. We're gonna watch a couple videos, we're gonna look at the specs, and you guys are gonna tell me what you think in the comments. So baby, let's go with that one and only, the Synth Show. All right, man, when we look at this thing, what do you see? You see a pretty little box with a bunch of pads, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh, interesting. So let's check out the specs real quick. We'll jump over to our favorite website, Synth Anatomy, the greatest news site on the internet for synthesizer, electronic music, all things. We got a Ableton Move, a new music sketchbook for hardware ideas, for on the go with sampling. All right, here's a little look at this little beauty. Okay. Today, Ableton officially presented the instrument with all the information needed. The Move's a new standalone hardware from Berlin company. It's not a push-3 light. Even if it looks like a flagship, it has been split into two. Maybe a baby push is what he's saying. The hardware, powered by a modern ARM processor, consists of 32 velocity sensitive polyphonic aftertouch pads. That polyphonic aftertouch is all the rage these days. High resolution encoders, touch sensitive, clickable jog wheel, and 16 backlit functional buttons. All right, now I just opened up another site so we get the specs a little easier right here. Standalone instrument, 1,500 built-in sounds and presets, 32 polyphonic aftertouch pads, 16-step sequencer, built-in microphone and speaker, non-high resolution coders, touch-sensitive, clickable jog wheels, 1.3-inch white OLED, stereo line in and stereo out, so you can line in your music, which we'll show you in a second in a video, and record your samples, which is cool. For a lot of people who don't like the MPC workflow and the machine workflow, now you got another option. And the price is right. For something like this, I think so. 64 gigabytes of storage, USB-C, USB-A, weight, speaker. All right, let's jump on over. This Ableton site right here. Let's get a quick look at what they got going on. All right, I got these videos loaded up in a better window here, but this is a quick look at their presentation. All right. And the cool thing about it is they got it all ready to go. They got all the tutorials up on the Ableton site. I'm subscribed, just subscribed. I'm not an Ableton fan, never used it. I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I've just never used Ableton. I'm not a kind of DAW guy. So these standalone instruments do interest me a little bit. Let's check out the overview.
Let's talk about Move, Ableton's new portable tool for fast, intuitive music making. It's compact and completely standalone, powered by a modern ARM processor. It has a built-in battery that gives you up to 4 hours of music making on the go per charge. It even has built-in speakers and a microphone for playback and recording. You can just pick it up like an instrument and simply create wherever you are in the moment. Move features a stereo audio output designed to connect a pair of
In the busy life of people, these kind of standalone, bring anywhere sketchbooks are kind of cool. You got the Deluge, I call it. People say the Deluge by Synthstrom, which is probably the greatest. You got MPCs now, you've got the machine, now you've got Ableton jumping in the scene, you've got trackers, poly and trackers. So you got, man, like we were talking about last night, you got a plethora of options. It's such an amazing time to be alive in the electronic music scene because there's so many options and things seem to be getting, I don't know, more affordable.
Phones, a mixer, or powered speakers. There are also 2 USB ports, a USB-C port for charging and connecting to the computer, and a USB-A port for connecting MIDI devices. Move is built around 4 flexible MIDI tracks, which could be a drum kit, sampler, or instrument. When you
For cavemen like me, it has to be easy to use. Not easy, but like I said, when I picked up the MPC before the new firmware, I was like, wow, this thing is just too much for me. But since the new firmware, I'm like, oh, they made it more caveman like myself. Knuckle dragger, you know?
Load a new set, the tracks already come preloaded with a matching collection of presets from the sound library, so you can get started right away. Move comes with over 1,500 samples, presets, and drum kits, including Ableton instruments and effects such as drift, wavetable, and Live's new drum sampler. Not to mention delays, choruses, and distortions to craft your sound. The Move core library has been carefully curated by the Ableton sound team and selected sound designers that are all pre-mapped to the 8 encoders for instant tweaking of sound parameters and to give you a punchy, impactful sound at your fingertips. There's also 64 gigabytes of internal storage, so there's plenty of space for your own.
I think people are going to be excited about this. This is cheap too, man. I think it's 449 bucks or something. Let me see if there's a price up here already. Before we keep going, where's the price? Yeah, 449 bucks. That's very, very, very affordable. Very affordable.
Samples. Move comes with capture that allows you to capture your playing well before you want to record an idea. You can even capture the automation of any device parameter you tweak while being in the flow. The 32 pads on Move allow you to play your drum patterns and melodies easily. The pads also feature aftertouch, which allows you to adjust parameters of an instrument using pressure. Whether using the in-key mode or chromatic scale mode for melodies, you can set the key and scale before you get started with a new project. You can play any sample melodically using our 16-pitch layout designed for drums in Move. This capability transforms Move into a powerful instrument, allowing you to play individual...
I mean, I think if you actually like the Ableton workflow and stuff like that, why wouldn't you pick one of these up for 449 bucks? Seriously, stocking stuffer.
Samples melodically. It is especially effective for creating deep bass lines or pitch melodies fast.
Be a good husband, go out and pick one of these up for your ladies, for one of the Care Bears, you know, one of the girls out there making beats on Ableton.
Sequencer is a fun and easy way to use the dedicated 16 steps underneath the pads to create patterns and melodies. Add your ideas quickly and specifically into your patterns. You can even tweak parameters or velocity per step or nudge them slightly off the grid for a more humanized feel and groove. Session mode allows you to play with musical ideas we call clips. Each row of the 8 pads corresponds to all of the clip slots within a single track. You can manage 2 effects across an entire set using the 8 encoders. Move allows you to directly record sounds into the sampler.
Man, there's 2 effects. Let us have 3.
Offering flexibility in how you capture audio. You can record using the built-in microphone for on-the-go sampling or connect external devices via the line input. You can
I feel like this is a pretty cool little creative box, to be honest with you. I like the little screen up top. Everything looks legit. It looks clean. It looks sharp. It looks fresh. It looks very high tech.
Even resample audio from the main output to create new variations from existing sounds. Exporting the set as a WAV or MP3 file is just a few clicks away. You can export audio using the Move Manager, and you can save your track as a WAV or MP3 file, ready to share or edit further. Move is designed to be a versatile team player, seamlessly integrating into your audio setup, whether you're using it as a standalone device or as a pads. Move comes with built-in Wi-Fi and a dedicated web interface. The Move Manager provides a convenient way.
There you go, man. Everything's Wi-Fi these days. The other cool thing I want to show you is this little how to record samples is a very cool option. Let's check this out from Ableton.
Let's demonstrate recording a sample using the line-in input into a drum pad. I've connected the cable to my phone and the line-in input. I'm in a drum rack. Once connected, I'll press the sampling button. I'll check the volume of the signal and adjust the gain using the wheel. The pads are red.
Very cool, man. Super simple. You're on the go, man. You got your phone plugged into this thing. You can record samples off of anything. It's very, very, very easy peasy.
Indicating they're armed and ready to record. To start a recording, I'll press the pad, and to stop the recording, I'll press the pad again. Let's go ahead and record. Let's listen to what we just recorded. I'm going to adjust the sample start using the second encoder to find the beginning of the waveform. I can zoom in using the Shift button to have a higher level of detail.
Pretty easy, pretty friggin' easy.
Let's listen to our sample.
Weird sample.
I can also record over multiple drum pads in a single take. I'll start recording
Don't know why they'd use this sample, but
onto a pad and press the next pad the moment I want to switch. To stop recording, I'll press the currently recording pad again. I'll stop the recording by pressing the sampling button again. Let's listen to what we captured.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. I like it. 449 bucks. I mean, this is perfect for a Christmas gift for anybody who's into on-the-go music, doesn't have a lot of space, who's an Ableton user. And also, this maybe even be like a little entryway into people getting involved in the Ableton, the DAW, you know? So I think it's cool. It's got a good price. Like I said, a quick review of the features here. 1,500 built-in sounds, 32 polyphonic aftertouch pads, 16-step sequencer, touch-sensitive jog wheels with push jog wheels, 64 gigabytes of memory, built-in Wi-Fi, comes with your operating software to go with it, and built-in speaker, built-in mic, sampler, man. I don't know. What more do you want for 449 bucks? I don't know. Am I going to get it? Probably not. It's not up my alley, but I think it's very, very cool for a lot of people, and I think a lot of people are going to like it, man. So that's that Synth Show today. That's your breaking news. The Ableton Move. I just got to feel, what am I going to title this thing? Ableton Move. Get out the way. Maybe. All right. Slow. See you later.